at my shelves. It looks so empty. This will be back.
You're a big baby.
This will be back in full in about 3 weeks. So.
What'd you just do?
For the betterment of my customer base, I just grabbed my whole PS4 collection, guys. You guys will be able to enjoy it. Since I don't play it, might as well let you guys have fun with it. Still a sad day. So many years of collecting.
So Cruz, this has been a long time coming. How long has the preparation for the new Cruzn Retro been going for?
So we grabbed the space in June, but pulling permits and building out the store walls and all that stuff, electrical, it took us a while. So almost a year, almost.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And how long were you in your other store?
So we are going to be 2 years in August. So yeah, that's crazy as well, having a second store within 2 years.
And it is currently 11:23.
Yes.
What time are we opening today?
Noon time.
How do you feel?
Nervous. I feel like everything is in place, but not in place. So I got to do one final sweep, but I think we'll be all right.
And just out of all the cases here in the store, what is the biggest one or the best one that you're most proud of right now?
The small soldiers. Small soldiers, barnyard commandos, dinosaurs, and turtles. I think that's my favorite. Obviously, the one next to it is probably a heavy hitter one with the Gundam and some of the Star Wars stuff that's in there. So yeah.
Yeah. So we'll check in with Cruz throughout the day, and we'll see you in a couple hours after.
See you guys in a little bit.
I mean, it was better than I expected it to be. Like, I was almost as nervous as he was for him with the opening, because he's such a great guy and he's worked so hard to establish this, and to like have a store this size available to us collectors, and the variety here is absolutely amazing. Everyone through the door, everyone was super great at saying hi, getting on the video games. I mean, you'll see in the video walking around and taking a look at this stuff. I mean, it's amazing. It's great to see. I'm proud of him.
I am so impressed with Cruz and Cruzn Retro. Like, this place is amazing. I've got some of my favorite things back here, some VHS. The amount of people that came by and celebrated with him, bought a ton of stuff. It has just been awesome. The community that Cruz has made inside the retro video game and toy community is amazing. I've been thankful enough to know him for about a year to a year and a half. Has introduced me to great people like, Alex, No Cable Crew, Brandon from Retro Junk. I would never have known any of those people if it weren't for him.
First ripping of Pokemon cards at Cruzn Retro Vernon. My boy Mike bought 2 packs. He wanted me to rip one with him, so we're gonna see what we get. I'm not gonna say the names because I don't know how to pronounce the names. On these? I'm just gonna say cool art, cool art, cool art. This sucks.
Do you know what the pack trick is, or?
Yeah, what's the trick? Is it 1 on this one? No trick on this one? 1 to the front, 1 to the front.
1 to the front?
Yeah, we go.
All right, let's see.
I got some shiny in the back already, so.
I don't know. Got some, what's that, energy? I did this for the gamble.
Me too.
I got something shiny.
Nothing.
Nothing? Oh, that's kind of shiny. That's kind of shiny. And that's kind of shiny.
That was
weak.
Right,
so don't rip these.
So Cruz, it's about 4 o'clock, about halfway through the day. How are you feeling about how the store's doing?
I feel good. You're starting to get that anxious feeling because shelves are starting to empty out on the grand opening, and you kind of empty your stock for the grand opening. So I'm already planning like for tomorrow and for this week to try to build some inventory. Yeah, but I'm feeling great. I mean, empty shelves mean I sold stuff, so that's great. But yeah, a little nervous now for the upcoming week.
That's it. Obviously, empty shelves. Like we spent a lot of time filling up these shelves, but empty shelves are a good thing.
Correct. Yes, they're 100% a good thing. It proves that I sold something at least.
So
It's not a museum.
success so far.
I would say it's a success. Again, I've actually we're 4 hours in. I have not looked at my numbers whatsoever, so I don't know what I did for sales today so far.
Awesome. So
Surprise at the end, hopefully.
yeah. So next time we check in with Cruz, it'll be end of day.
Yep.
We'll get a total sales number, and I mean, we'll do a panorama, see how much is sold, because y'all, there was stuff that I know I put on the shelves, and it's not
gone.
there anymore.
Yeah, it's gone.
Which I'm a little sad, dude, because it's stuff that I want to take home. But
Yeah.
it went home with the collector who wanted it.
Correct.
So,
yeah.
And that's what this is all about.
Correct.
So,
Yeah.
Dude.
We'll see you soon.
Seeing the store from beginning to end, the finished product, I wouldn't have imagined the layout and the inventory that was presented here in the grand opening. And honestly, I wish I lived closer to here because I wouldn't mind even sitting down and playing some video games. And it's such chill vibes, I'm surrounded by a bunch of collectibles, amazing prices. I'm sure there's something to grab every time that someone else would walk in here. And nonetheless, I'm very proud of homie. Met him in August, and dude, I can't wait to see how far it goes in terms of just more exposure. The entire state's gonna love this place when they find out about it. And yeah, man, just it was lovely. So the community, well, definitely everyone showed out, right? A lot of us content creators also showed out. We, being affiliated with Cruz kind of shows that we're more than just creators, we're friends. And I see him walking around talking to so many people, shaking hands, catching up with them. It's not just a customer. It's not a customer base. It's more so like, hey, I'm here to establish a friendship with you, a connection. What do I have in my store that you love? And he just did it. It's nothing but good relations.
at this point, I think it's safe to say that the grand opening of Cruzn Retro has been a major success. And a lot of this has to do with the community of collectors and creators that Cruz has built up around him that all believe in the same mission. We've heard Mike, Dayton, and Doshi all mention this. However, Paul Weber says it best.
I think at the end of the day, the people that are working for you and the people who show up for you is a good indication of you as a person. And I think that, like, if you it's so underrated, but this is going to sound so stupid. Vibes are so important when it comes to like retro video game stores or really anything, and like the vibes are right. It's not a thing about pricing. It's not a thing about like inventory. It's a thing about like people coming out and supporting this because he's such a good dude. And so like I think at the beginning, at the heart of any business is the person. And I think the person is cool. And that's why I made 2 trips out here in 1 week.
It's the end of the day.
Yep.
How are you feeling?
Exhausted, dude. It's been a very long day. I remember when we were looking back and we were only open for 2 hours and we were like, we thought it was like 4 or 5 o'clock. We were like, dude, it's only been 2 hours. The amount of people that came in to support, never imagined it was going to be like that. I don't know how I can thank everyone in the community that came out to support Cruzn Retro and my family. All the guys that I watch, that I've made friends along the path. You, obviously, you're my boy. We do a ton of stuff together. D-Mac, Dochi came out. Paul Weber came out. David Puzo, obviously, making videos for me all week to promote the shop opening. The support was amazing. Brandon, Retro Junk came twice. I'm lost for words. I'm lost for words for the support. I feel like it was a success. Only time will tell, right? Like you can have a good first day and then kind of falls flat. Again, I'm building something for the community, so it's not over. Though I have so many things running in my head now that I've seen people in the space, and I can now kind of envision what I can create here. I'm excited. I can't wait for the future, to be honest with you.
I met you about a year ago from the opening of this store.
Correct.
It started with us just filming a silly reel for Instagram.
Correct.
And the passion and the drive that you have for this community is intoxicating.
Yeah.
And I absolutely love it. And I can't wait to see where this store goes and just be along for the ride.
Yeah, I can't. Again, the biggest thing for me has always been build something and like I've talked to Brandon. He's one of my best friends in this whole fiasco of us crazy collectors, store owners, resellers. Um, I've always had a vision of building something where it's a group. If it's a community. We're all doing this together. We're all sharing in the passion that it is collecting, no matter what it is. It can be from the smallest thing to the largest thing. We're all supporting each other, and when you're out there and you're running into the stuff that we like, we're all hitting each other up. You know?
It's funny, at the beginning of the day, that Zelda case was full. 2 hours in, it was almost empty.
Oh yeah, the lions
then-
were. It was crazy.
Dude, and then it was just funny, like you said, Grant, who, if you watched one of the previous videos, sold Cruz
Correct.
the Zelda collection,
Yeah.
came today to buy part of it back.
Yeah.
And it was just funny. But you know what?
Yeah.
We'll see where this goes, because like community has been the big thing here.
Yeah.
And you've established a community, and I can't wait to see where it goes. Like we end every episode, until the next hunt, peace.